Hey everybody, Flash Notion here, back for another reaction to Transformers Cyberverse, and I am really not feeling it today. And I think it just has to do with the fact that it's this. Yeah, Cyberverse. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is the last thing that we're gonna get out of Cyberverse. It says Season 4, Episode 2 on it. But, like, I thought this was a 2-part special. The other one said it was part of a 2-part special. So, like, I don't know if it's an actual Season 4 or what's going... Or if that's just, like, it's this designation. I don't know what's going on. But either way, Cyberverse as a show... It's never lived up to its potential to me, and it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, I kind of wish I'd never started reacting to it, because right now I feel obligated to react to the new content that comes out for it, but, like, I don't really want to. I'd be happy just forgetting about this series, honestly. It's fun in the moment, but then afterwards all I can do is nitpick it. And it's not like I'm necessarily comparing it to other series, because, like, other Transformers series have pretty much all had their flaws. Whether it's in terms of animation or characterization or plot, it doesn't matter. I don't think there's ever been an actual perfect Transformers series. Prime came close. Transformers Prime came very close. It's the reason why it held one of the slots in my top 5 cartoons for a very long time. But it really falls down in the characterization department once you actually start thinking about it. Like, what is every individual character's motive throughout the series, and once you start thinking about stuff like that, it becomes very obvious that it was completely focused on plot to the detriment of a lot of other things. But Cyberverse, I don't know if it's any better or worse in that regard, but it is lacking that certain something that just, as a series, it has no teeth, it has no grip on me. Half the time I forget what happens in it, and once I do remember, I'm just like, oh yeah, that was a thing. Okay. I've talked enough about that aspect of it. Let's actually get to this. Because as far as I know, this is the last thing that's out right now. I haven't seen anything for anything else. I mean, maybe there's going to be an episode 3 or whatever, a 3rd special at some point. I don't know. But, like, these first 2 aren't even out in any of the normal ways that I get stuff. I had to get these 2 straight from YouTube. And, like, that was not the way I that's not normally how I get stuff, and these, like, this second one wasn't even up on the official channel. I guess these are, like, airing on an actual TV channel right now, which is, like, not the normal for most of the shows that I watch. At least, like, the ones that are still coming out. Yeah. Most of the shows that I've been watching are, like, older ones that have already finished airing, and therefore are all, like, uploaded onto the internet, or else they're anime, and therefore, like, not as subject to the same release as, you know, Western cartoons, or their web series, like Ruby. But this... I mean, Cyberverse has always had a weird release thing, so, yeah. But, yeah. For right now, this is, as far as I'm concerned, the last bit of content for a while. And it is called The Perfect Deception. Oh, I thought that said the perfect Decepticon. No, it's the perfect deception. Okay. My file name is wrong. I have to edit that. Oops. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that right now. Because I don't trust myself to remember it. Perfect deception. Okay. I thought it was called the perfect Decepticon because the thumbnail and whatnot showed one of Megatron X's perfect Decepticons, the Tarn-looking motherfuckers. Yeah, they're in this. So, like, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what kind of conflict there could be. Like, we ended the Great War. Everybody seems all buddy-buddy now. So, like, yeah, no idea. And that's another thing, I guess, for Cyberverse. Like, the war ends and everybody's happy. Like, that just doesn't seem right. Nothing about it seemed right. Like, I guess, you had the Quintessons who were fucking everything up, but, like, the Quintessons did not change anything. Like, the fact is that... Oh, God. Drink. The fact is that there is a reason why the war started, and it very much seemed like a political disagreement. But, like, once the Allspark was brought back and Cybertron was restored and all that, there was no reason to not continue the war. Like, that political ideology and whatnot that they had didn't really seem to have gone anywhere, or if it did, they never addressed it. And that's kind of what I mean. Like, this series has no teeth. It does not want to actually deal with the issues that it presents. It's kind of fucked up. Regardless, here's hoping that this episode, this file, does not have any advertisements left into it or anything like that. It seems to be a straight up rip from somewhere that I don't know where, but not really my concern, as long as it plays right. So let's watch it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play. It didn't work. That's well, it's been a while since that happened, so let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. Alright, everybody. I'm just looking something up real quick here. I want to see who the voice of Tarn actually was, because I couldn't catch it in the thing there. Alright, Mark Thompson. He's done other voices. Oh, voice of Megatron. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. Did we see the Insecticons? I don't remember seeing them. Wait, are they in... No. We must have seen them in... Ah. I don't know. I don't remember seeing him. Oh yeah, I guess they were on the ship there. No. Okay. Yeah. That was not worth my hour. It just wasn't. I don't know where to even begin. I just... I don't know. I don't know. On the one hand, the ending of it was actually pretty good for the most part. Soundwave sacrificing himself to save everybody. That's a great story idea. Bring in Tarn, I like, and changing Onyx Prime's artifact so that way it's basically a mind control helmet is not a bad idea. I mean, the Triptych Mask was always probably one of the more vague artifacts. Let me see if I can actually find a page on it here. We'll look up Onyx Prime. Yep, okay. Let's see. Triptych Mask. Okay. It's a weird thing. Allows him to see things that others can't. Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's... it's dumb. The idea of this helmet that can mind control things, that seems more appropriate for a Prime to have, I'd say. Well, Onyx Prime specifically. Considering his IDW storyline. Yeah, I just... Jeez. I don't... Oh, hey, I was right. They do resemble Voss. Nice. Neat. Lots of interesting little trivia bits there on the wiki. But that does not matter. What matters is that in spite of a bunch of little things that are cool, this storyline was dumb. Cyberverse in general just... It's never managed to work. Nothing about Cyberverse has ever worked. I want to say something good. I want to be positive, but this is just bad. Not in the same way that Robots in Disguise 2015 was bad either. That storyline was just bad, to the point where it didn't have anything even remotely good about it. Yeah, some of the character designs and concepts maybe, but the actual plot and the characterization and the designs, just 90% of that was just bad. This is 70% bad, but it's bad enough that it's just at that point where it's this could have been good if they'd done something more with it. And I don't know how to do that right now. It's so frustrating. It's frustratingly bad. Robots in Disguise 2015 was bad in the same way that Revenge of the Fallen was bad. This is bad in the same way that, movies 4 and 5 were bad. Where you can see the good parts of it. You can see how it could have made an amazing story. One of the best pieces of Transformers media out there. And then they fucked it all up somehow. I just... It's giving me a headache. I don't... You know what? I don't know. I don't know what to say at this point. I mean, my biggest issue, I guess, with the ending of it is that with the whole rewriting programming thing there that the mask does, it opens up so many plot holes in terms of why it wasn't used on regular Cybertronians and only used on the perfect Decepticons, so to speak. Like, just... And then, like, you know, there's the moral question of it. Like, if Soundwave programmed them all to, like, be non-violent, like, does that mean they actually have free will now? Or is it just, like... It's one of those things where they would have been better off not bringing it up. Or if they were going to bring it up, have it be that, like, in their own universe, Megatron X used that device to, like, subjugate all of his creations, strip them of their free will that they should have had when coming out of Vector Sigma there. And then he destroyed the helmet so that way it couldn't be undone. And so Tarn came over to this universe. For some reason, Tarn was different. Like, maybe a defect, I don't know. But he was different, and he came over to this universe to get the helmet from this version, so that way he could use it to undo what Megatron did. Only, surprise, he's evil. He uses it to instead subjugate them to his will instead of Megatron's. And now when Soundwave does his thing, it's just actually undoing what Megatron did. Like that could have been a good one. That could have been a good way to do it. And also, I was wrong. I don't know what I was talking about there. Like, no, of course it's not a good idea for Onyx Prime to have a brainwashing helmet. That's also bad. But, like, him hiding it away is a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just so uninvested in this series and in these characters, which is terrible because in some ways they are great versions of the characters, but, like, there's nothing for me to sink my teeth into. There's no reason for me to be afraid for these characters. Like, in the sense that these characters have a good base, but they don't have any good development that allows me to get invested when any of them actually die, which it did happen surprisingly often throughout the series when I actually think about it. Like, between all the different seasons, actually, yeah, a surprising number of characters died in this series. But, like, I think the only one I actually had any investment in at any point, I can't even remember her name. It was the Seeker girl. What the fuck was her name? Slipstream. Yeah, Slipstream. Right? I'm pretty sure was it Nova Storm? Was it Slipstream? Yeah, okay, it was Slipstream. Right, yeah, no, she was the one I was most invested in because she was actually turning out to be a good person, and then she died, and then, like, none of the others have had that kind of development. Like, Cheetor or fucking Drift / Deadlock died. I didn't care. Soundwave died here. I didn't really care. Shockwave. Did Shockwave die? Huh. Okay, yeah. Shockwave died. In a very dumb way. So, didn't care about him. Starscream, didn't care about what happened to him. Megatron, didn't care what happened to him. All of the Seekers besides Slipstream did not care what happened to them. Like, literally, nobody that died in this series really, I didn't care at all. And that's bad. I don't know what to do. Oh boy, it's depressing to know how close they were, how much material they had to work with, and then they made this, and it was not as good as it should have been. I don't even have enough investment in this series to try and think of how to fix the overarching series. Like I figured out, ways to improve this episode, but like as far as fixing the overall series, I don't care enough. I don't care enough. And now I really do hope this is the last thing for Cyberverse, because I don't want to watch anymore. And I still feel obligated. So if there is a third one, I'm still going to watch it, but like I don't want to. And that's like I've watched so many shows, and I've even watched a couple of shows that I really have not enjoyed, like Tono Kwan there. But like, this is the first one where I'm actively wishing no more. Just stop making Cyberverse stuff. Come up with a new series that can have an actual teeth, can have some actual bite to it, and then maybe we'll talk. Literally all I want is for them to just do what Prime did, but have better characters. Like, but I also want them to do something new, because that's the other thing. I'm pretty sure I said this with the last one. Cyberverse has contributed nothing truly new to the series. I'm pretty sure this mind control helmet thing also has analogs in other series. They just don't have names. Like, oh yeah, fucking Bombshell's Cerebro Shells. Yeah, mind control, right there. It's on the front fucking page of the wiki when I go to look it up right now. So, yeah, this is right off the bat. It's nothing new. Not really. Even Shadow Striker isn't new. Cyberverse 1 is pretty much the only one that's actually, like, gotten a character, but there have been others, including one that was female. No, they were all female. Oh, hey, she appeared in the new IDW continuity. I forgot about that, yeah. I have not actually been reading the new comic continuity. Yeah. Cyberverse version of her is now, I guess, the definitive version of Shadow Striker, but, like, she's not new. Just, yeah, looking at it all, there's nothing here. There's nothing about Cyberverse that gives it a place among the annals of Transformers history. And I don't even want to give it another chance to do so. Because it's just that bad. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of it. Because I'm done with this thing. I know this is probably not what everybody wanted. I doubt everybody wanted to hear me bitching and complaining about this for fucking like a half hour. But I have higher standards for my Transformers series, and this didn't meet them. So I'd say until next time, but again, I hope there isn't a next time, so check out my other shit instead. Seriously. I'm much, much more pleasant there.